Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm your host, William Brandon. That's my co-host, Demi. We're joining you for another week of coverage. If you would, please go ahead and subscribe at the SI.com site, the Falcon Report. It's very simple. Just scroll up, click the heart, and then click the follow button. Also, make sure you follow us at our YouTube page at the William Brandon. This week's episode, we'll be discussing a report that's out stating that the NFL is going to cancel 2 out of 4 of the preseason games for this season. No, the games don't count. Well, again, I know how you feel about the preseason, but the preseason is sometimes necessary. It gives players the opportunity to play at full game speed and full contact prior to the regular season. The Players Union and the NFL did agree earlier this year on a collective bargaining agreement that will reduce the number of preseason games beginning in 2021. This reduction of preseason games is in direct relation to COVID-19. If in fact the NFL does plan on reducing the preseason games from 4 games to 2, the NFL has said they plan on canceling the first and the last preseason game. The first preseason game, you typically only get to see starters from 1 to 2 series at the max. The last preseason game, you're not going to see any starters. That game is essentially reserved for a final tryout before teams reduce their roster to 53 players. If the NFL does in fact reduce those games, it would eliminate the Atlanta Falcons' first preseason game, which is against the Miami Dolphins here in Atlanta, and then their last preseason game is against Jacksonville Jaguars in early September. I guess so. So he wants me to show a few clips or pictures of him at his first preseason game, which was last year. So I guess it's only fitting that we can go ahead and show those clips. Of course, you're glad about the games being canceled. Well, I do think that the NFL will still have NFL games. Whether or not fans will be allowed remains to be seen. I think it would be a tough task to social distance that many fans inside of a stadium. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us. I'm your host, William Brandon. That's my co-host, Demi. If you could, please remember to go ahead and sign up at the SI.com, the Falcon Report, as well as our YouTube page, The William Brandon. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all by the same name, The William Brandon. I hope everyone has a great day and continue to stay safe.